Hi everyone, back again. We're still talking about protein and ways to add protein into food because in my book, Brain Body Food, we talk a lot about protein and boosting that for older people particularly. It's about thriving into later life, and it's also about dementia risk reduction. And part of that is keeping your muscles and your body going to support your brain. So I talk a lot about protein in foods, and in the end of the book, there's a few recipes, just basic recipes on how you might be able to boost the protein content of some of your food. There's also further back in the book, part of the book, a list of protein foods, quite a lot of foods that contain protein and how much you need to get 10 or 20 grams. So that's very useful sort of stuff. So what we're going to do today is I'm just having a cup of coffee. See, I'm very lucky in my house to have a coffee machine, but you could do this with instant coffee as much. And I've got a lovely see-through glass so you can see. Now I have milk in my coffee. I like a bit of milk, so I put a bit of milk in. But you know, a coffee with just milk is delicious, but it's not very high in protein. And this is a really great opportunity to get a bit of extra protein in if you're someone who needs it, or if you're caring for someone who needs a bit extra. So what I'm actually using here is a tablespoon. In this case, it's a commercial high protein supplement, just as an alternative. You could use a whey protein isolate, or you could use skim milk powder. And as you'll read in the book, they've got slightly different amounts of protein. So you need to have a little bit extra if you are looking at skim milk powder, which is slightly lower in protein, but a higher protein supplement like this has higher amounts. So that's just a tablespoon. And I'm just going to put that into the coffee. And I know it's a little bit of a process, but once it's mixed in, it's not noticeable at all because it does dissolve really well as milk, because milk is milk and milk powder protein, and these are milk-based protein supplements. So that just a little bit of stirring and you end up with it completely assimilated into your coffee. And for all intents and purposes, it looks like a regular cup of coffee. I might put a little bit of extra milk because, you know, like a sort of a latte look. And then you end up with a coffee that contains about 10 grams of protein, whereas a regular coffee will contain none. So it's a benefit. Cheers. Pretty good. Get hold of the book. It'll help you. Bye.